Hi, everybody, and welcome back. You're visiting Silky Intuitive Tarot. My name is Nancy, proprietor. Um, we want to look at the weekend, the coming weekend, the 18th and 19th of March. This is called A Day in a Life. You guys know how my readings go if you've visited me before. You know that my readings tend to zero in on somebody's life. If it's yours, fantastic. I'm glad I could reach you. Otherwise, if it doesn't pertain to you this weekend or next weekend, because I can be predictive quite a bit out sometimes, you have to know that this may not refer to you now, but it may be reaching out to touch your life in some way or another, maybe down the road. Now, first, I've got my Bumblebee standard pokers out here, and we're going to do a little bit of something different today. I want to take a look at the family, the income, the inner workings of a family, and see what we come up with first. I'm going to get to the love reading in just a little bit, but first I want to try this one out. The inner workings of a family. Focus. The Six of Wands, the Three of Wands, because I'm going to give this to you, and the King of Wands, or Rods, because I'm going to give this to you in terms of the tarot, and not by what they are here on the cards, which this would be a club. Otherwise, it's about the fire, the passion, the desire, the wand. So within this inner workings of this family, well, desires, someone is wanting to progress forward, move forward with something. I think it's connected to an accomplishment, graduation, some sort of progressive push forward. I feel very much this person not only has pride in what they've done, they've also made difficult choices, and their life is blossoming, growing in some way. Absolutely, there's a mastery of skill around this individual. There's a lot of pride around this person's accomplishment, and I do feel we are in the U.S. here and all over the world. We've got university, high school, wrapping up, finishing up for the school year. We're looking at accomplishment, though, in something really substantial, noteworthy, even, and the possibility of more growth to come for this person is absolutely in the cards. Wow, we've got a lot of Wands energy here. Now, the Queen is here, and so is the Six of Diamonds, Six of Pentacles. This speaks about a mother figure. Even both parents would be here if we're talking about a young individual who has learned how to grow. Wow. The King of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. It's impressive. It's really impressive. And the Queen of Diamonds. And the Jack of Hearts. We've got a lot of people here. Now we have actually 2 two energies going on in this family scenario here. We can have possibly two separate couples in this situation. One of these couples comes through as very passionate, fiery, energetic. They have the drive and the will to accomplish whatever it is that they want. Now we have the king and the queen. This is representing the pentacles. They're all about the money, the growth that comes through the finances. So I'm going to say that you have a very promising growth situation. If we're talking about someone's education, not only is this a very pricey education, it feels very expensive to me, like somebody went to Harvard Law School or something, but we're looking at a lot of student debt, maybe, or a lot of debt that the parents have taken on. And for me right here, this speaks to the love that the parents have for this child. On whatever level it is, that you put money, finances on the line for what feels like a very loving, compassionate kind of young soul. I think whatever money, whatever finances you put into this young person, I think that they are not only growing as an individual, but they're growing on their level of compassion and generosity. You have actually put forth into this world a young, energetic, thoughtful soul that wants nothing more than to better the society, to better the life of the people in his community. Wow. To better his own home. I see growth and prosperity coming in both sectors of life coming. Not only for this person as an individual, but it draws the whole family energy into it. The promise of financial growth is absolutely there, and who doesn't want that? That's what we all want. So we know that this young person is on their path. If this is you, this is whatever is new to you, whatever is new to the family, whatever is new to your partner, or if you're doing something together as a collective. There's real financial growth there. There's a connection between spirit and community and finances and giving and receiving and generosity. It's all very much here. So what you've got going here, if this isn't the weekend, this is someone's life I'm talking about. You've really got a very hopeful, financially hopeful, spirit-driven hopefulness around whatever situation is really coming forth to take bloom now. This person, this situation, whatever it is that comes through, I really do feel that there's education in one way or another connected to this. But the growth, the potential for this situation is absolutely outstanding. It has all the potential of being even bigger than you thought it was going to be. So there you go. That's what I've got for home and family, for someone's life, a day in the life, or maybe your weekend. It looks like it's going to be great if you're attending a graduation, or if someone is going in for finals. I think graduation isn't for a while, but I know that you see potential in whatever moving forward our situation is. Like I said, whether it's a business, whether it's education, whether it's building onto the house. adding on to the family even. It's a good, positive step forward. Okay, now let's take a look at our love life. Maybe we can get some perspective on love. Oh boy, another fire energy wanting to be talked about there. There's a lot of passion, a lot of fire going on right now for somebody, but it looks like they're in full bloom and ready to take off. And whatever that situation around home and family is. Now, this isn't going to resonate with everybody. I don't expect it to. But if you'd like to take a look at your own life, reach out to me through my Weebly website. Tell me what you want. I'll get back to you with the invoicing, and we'll get the process going, because I'm kind of old-fashioned that way. So, we're going to have to just do it person to person. I think it's okay that way. Anyway, so, all right. Oh, and over at Vimeo, Love and Energy videos available for all 12 signs. That library is getting ready to grow. I'm working on those all next week. And all 12 signs. Did I tell you that? All 12 signs. At Vimeo, the link is down below. Are we ready now? I think we're just about ready. I'm being told to cut there. Well, here we go. Maybe we're waiting for someone. Maybe someone is away. Maybe you're separated from someone and you're waiting for them to return. You feel like you're in a state of limbo around your love life. For whatever reason it is, you're really feeling separated, hung up. Maybe someone is in the deciding process, and you've decided to step back and see what happens before you make a complete decision on something around love. But you've definitely hung up on something, some of you. Maybe you're in a period of delay around this situation. I need a sip of coffee. So, what are you hung up about, guys? Are you stuck on something? A situation with a love partner? Or are you alone and you find yourself maybe wanting, needing love, but not knowing how to go about it? How to approach the person? Maybe you're actually attracted to someone. Maybe you know them and they fill a part of you that maybe hasn't been touched before. But you don't know how to approach them. Maybe you just don't have the right words to speak to make them understand how you're feeling. But I feel very much for a lot of lives we're holding back in love in one way or another. Okay, here we go. All right, now we see what's coming. The Tower. The Six of Wands, and it's back again. The Nine of Cups, so maybe sorrow is ending. And the Ace of Pentacles, it's a repeat from the first reading. This may all connect for you. There's a great deal of satisfaction and joy and happiness around, it feels like around someone's success. It's really, and the generosity is here again. We may be having a crossover, talking about our love and talking about our family, all kind of connected. The Three of Pentacles. But notice the Five of Pentacles is here too. The Six of Cups and the Four of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. How lovely. So we've had our ups and downs emotionally in the situation. As far as love goes, well, we know we've had an ending here at some point in the past. The Tower just doesn't show up. But this can talk about really life-shifting change. And for whoever is waiting for the return of this abundant love, I almost feel like someone is coming back into your life very suddenly, very passionately too. Now, I have someone who's a couple. It's coming through, okay? We've got a couple here. They've gone through the ups and downs of a relationship, and they have been parted. They have been parted. One of them is living quite alone, working towards independence, that independent sense of abundance. But there's been a separation. Maybe we're talking about this person that has been away, accomplishing or whatever they're doing to get this leg up, but it's coming through again. But now we have this connection of abundant love between these two people. I don't know if I see that this is you alone anymore. But it can be. It absolutely can be. Because we have the couple here. The male in this situation. It comes through as a male and a female. However you live your life, you place yourself in the energy of wherever you belong. Here it's coming across as a couple. Maybe one is a fire sign. Maybe one is an air sign. Maybe one is an earth sign. Maybe both of them possess earth in their chart. Very much could be. But these two people have been apart for a while. Maybe even 6 months to 6 years, possibly. Even up to 10 years. But this couple, I feel the sixes are coming through really strong here. So I would say sixes are really relevant to someone in the sense that this situation has already come to an end, but we've got to return. We've got to return to abundant love. Abundant love that is a brand new beginning. It's a brand new beginning all around for this couple. That's what the state of limbo is. That's what this feeling that you've been hung up in one position where love is concerned. This strong King of Pentacles, I think, represents one of the people in this situation. He's bettered himself. He's moved up in position in this world. He's maybe improved himself or herself to a better status, to a higher sense of wisdom and knowing. And now they're coming back to a partner that they had left behind. Now, I think that there has always been a sense of balance and generosity between these two people, even though they've been apart from one another's lives for a while. One has been achieving a sense of strong financial independence. I think as far as romance goes between these two people, that's where the real disappointment has happened between these two people. I think financially, as far as security goes, They've both earned a great sense of independent security, and they're moving forward separately but positively. Even though, like I said, I think they've been apart for a while, 5 months, 6 months, 5 years, 6 years. But the romance was probably always the weakest link between these two people. I feel a great camaraderie and celebration around these two people. Their situation goes back. There's a history between these two people. They probably had to work through a lot of things with one another to bring themselves to the sense of independence, because I feel this was a life lived together and ended. This is like a husband and a wife, two completely different elements coming together with absolute love and a sense of security. But when it came to romance, they just couldn't get it together. And the situation fell apart. But now there's a feeling that this energy is pulling together again. Maybe you're coming together for a grandchild's birthday, or maybe you're coming together for a loved one's celebration of one kind or another. But it's a connection to the past. And I do still feel that disappointment around romance is still in the energy between these two people. And even, wow, holy shit, even though one of them is wanting to move away, maybe even, or move forward with their life, one of these elements feels like maybe they want to try it again. Maybe they're ready to work on this relationship from the past again. Maybe there's an offer there. Maybe there's an offer there that someone wants to rejoin these two lives, but we still have this independent energy that says, not so fast. I prefer this energy. The not so fast energy works better for me. Now, let's look at a clarification. On the first row, maybe we can find out why the Tower is here. Now, please, hello, and thank you. First, we've got the sigh, the period of waiting. Then we have the reunion. But oddly enough, we have the prison. I'm going to say someone has even been spending some time in prison. They're coming home. But the message that I'm getting from this is that there's still going to be a refusal with an offer to reunite because someone has moved on in the situation. Someone has lived through the agony, lived through the pain, lived through the separation. This reunion for someone will not happen. It will not happen. For someone. I don't know. For someone else, maybe it will, but I still see two people, one person still rejecting that gesture of love, and another, and maybe it's the same person saying, you know what, I've had it with your shenanigans. I'm out of here. Someone's wanting to reunite. Although we could say Like I said, we've got two people coming together during a celebration. Because first we have cheerfulness, the celebration. But we have the enemy here. Now, this is an energy that can't be trusted, and it's probably why the relationship broke up in the first place, was because someone couldn't be trusted. But I think that due to that well-nurtured charm in prison, just using that as an example, someone thinks these two people are going to come back harmoniously, talking, conversing, exchanging ideas about how they can be happy together again. And I'm just not seeing that it's a potential for all of you. Although someone is willing to work on it, I just see that I just don't know if it can work, because we have one very strong, independent energy. They have found their footing. Maybe they found success in the scenario, either you or them. And you're really not wanting to trust this person again. No matter how charming they are, no matter how much sweet talk they try to talk to you, you know there's something about this person who wants to come back that cannot be trusted. You've worked on your life, and frankly, you moved on from that situation in the past. You put the disappointment away. Now you're moving on. You found your balance. Maybe you've already found a place of harmony and moved away. This person, really, frankly, they don't care. They want you back. Well, probably won't end well for someone, because they're going to take to their bed and probably cry and cry and cry until they're sick. But this person will go back to their lonely bed and be in their misery, because that's really where they want to be. I just hear a lot of jealousy around someone. But see, we have this card of fortune here. And I think what this is saying is, for whoever it is that's found their security, found their independence, figured out where their joy is at, this would not be a new beginning. This would just be going back in history and reliving the same thing over again. That same feeling of destruction. For some of you who decide to walk away from the offer, it's a very fortunate thing that you do, because this negative energy here is really telling me that there's someone about a person who wants to reunite with you that still cannot be trusted. Whatever their no, that's not the right word. Whatever their deception was in the past, they have not overcome that. They have not overcome that. They want to put on a face that they've overcome it. But they really haven't. This element there that this person and all of their sweet talk about reunion and happiness and even a better life, it can't be trusted. It can't be trusted. There's a reason why this person is alone. And something that they do is just really unfortunate and cannot be trusted. And for your sake, and this is even saying for your health, and that's a totally different message. For your health reasons, it's a fortunate thing if you walk away from this person and leave them alone. which tells me that maybe this person isn't just passing around charm. They may be passing around disease. So walk carefully around this person who you've disconnected from, because they may have very well created a life for themselves that is very unfortunate. And if they're wanting to bring you into it, I don't know if you're really wanting that situation in your life. It's up to you. We always have free will. But Spirit is warning you that know what you're getting yourself into. Get all of the information on this person that you can before you get close to them again, because it feels very much like they have been up to no good. And some of them have been in jail for crying out loud. Well, that's just what maybe one of you is going through. Goddess guidance for this weekend or this life. Don't back down. Stand up for what you believe is right. Follow your heart. What feels right to you in this situation? Whatever you're feeling in your heart, don't back down. This person is trying to charm you with conversation and booze. And they're probably wanting to talk you into bed. And Spirit is saying be careful of that one too, because this person may not only be spreading goodwill. So, for the weekend, on that cheerful note, I'm going to let you guys go. Again, if you want me for a private reading, reach out to me through my Weebly website, through the contact form. Tell me what you want, and I'll get back to you with the invoicing so we can get that going. And over on Vimeo, energy, love readings, all 12 signs. I leave that link below too. Take care, guys. Take care of yourselves. Be well, and peace.